careers come back from the dead?
They're called jobs, something a f***ball like you wouldn't know anything about.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 career-ruining movies.
Oh no, I don't like that. That makes me look like a big doofus.
For this list, we've chosen movies that have stalled actors' and directors' careers so that for years afterwards, no one would go near them with a 10-foot pole.
What the hell did you just say?
We know most of them obviously kept working during that period, but their profiles were definitely low. Number 10. Mike Myers, The Love Guru.
It's nothing short of a masterpiece.
With the exception of a small Inglourious Bastards role and another Shrek movie, Myers has stepped out of the limelight. Maybe it's cause The Love Guru earned him Razzies for writing, producing, and acting.
Nice girl. Intelligent. Great rack. Tight bell-shaped ass. Thicker than a Snicker.
The film was accused of being obnoxious, unfunny, and borderline insensitive, so we're not surprised he's disappeared.
Get off my tits!
Do us all a favor, Mike, and get your mojo and fake teeth out of storage.
Do I make you horny? Randy?
Number 9. Jim Caviezel, The Passion of the Christ. About the rightest thing Mel Gibson ever said was that playing Jesus would ruin Caviezel's career. It also ruined his health. During filming, Caviezel caught pneumonia and hypothermia, dislocated his shoulder, was scourged, apparently by accident, and struck by lightning. Talk about method acting. His career then went through a slump, but was partially resurrected by the TV series Person of Interest. But that's small time compared to playing the Lord. Number 8. Chris O'Donnell, Batman and Robin.
You just couldn't stand it she was gonna kiss me and not you.
Those nipples and codpieces were obviously trying to compensate for the lack of a worthwhile Batman sequel. O'Donnell's film career was one of the casualties of this film's terrible puns and laughable storyline.
No beauty. Just the beast.
Receiving Razzie nominations for Worst Supporting Actor and Worst Screen Couple with caped and cowled George Clooney.
I'm tired of living in your shadow.
But don't worry, his stints on Grey's Anatomy and NCIS Los Angeles got him back in the spotlight.
You're not due back for a month.
I missed your sunny smile, Hetty.
Number 7. M. Night Shyamalan, The Last Airbender. We had such high hopes when The Sixth Sense was released, and while our feelings for this director's next few offerings were mixed, things eventually went downhill. Fast.
We have the magic rocks. They will keep us safe.
After some other surefire misses, Shyamalan failed hard with The Last Airbender, which suffered from horribly executed 3D, no character development, and none of the beloved television series magic. Hopefully, that's the final twist we'll have to deal with for a while. Number 6. Christopher Reeve, Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. The Superman franchise has had its hardships.
All right, stop! Stop! That's enough!
And many actors who've played the Man of Steel have seen their prospects dwindle as a result. Christopher Reeve admitted that Superman 4 was a blow to his career, and it was a blow to the franchise too. Superman didn't fly back onto big screens until 2006's Superman Returns, with Brandon Routh donning the tights. The only memorable-ish thing he's done since? This.
I partake not in the meat, nor the breast milk, nor the ovum of any creature with a face.
Short answer, being vegan just makes you better than most people.
Number 5. Kevin Costner, Waterworld, and The Postman.
You're really weird! You know that?
Though he did have a Golden Globe-nominated role in between, Costner's career took a turn for the worse with 1995's Waterworld, and hit a dead end with 97's ginormous flop, The Postman. In fact, that post-apocalyptic tale earned the star Razzies for Worst Director, Picture, and Actor.
I don't ever want to see you again.
After a long lull, we've been seeing more of him lately. Yes, ironically, Superman is capable of actually helping some careers.
Can I just keep pretending I'm your son?
You are my son.
Number 4. Geena Davis, Cutthroat Island.
Bad dog.
The 80s and early 90s were full of her box office successes. The most memorable thing she's done lately was a short-lived show where she was the first female US president.
For in this house united,
we will demonstrate our sovereignty of greatness.
What happened? Cutthroat Island, that's what. A swashbuckling tale and one of the biggest bombs ever. It was such a disaster, it even ended Davis's marriage to the film's director and led to a long dry spell for the actress.
I'm about to show you something. Reveal it to any other man, and you will wish you were back at Port Royal, with your head on the block and the axe in the air.
Thank you, but I've seen one before.
Number 3, Cuba Gooding Jr., Snow Dogs. The Oscar curse strikes again. After his Academy Award-winning Jerry Maguire performance and his part in the highly praised As Good as It Gets, Gooding looked primed to take off.
If there is some mental health foundation that raises money for people like you, please, be sure to let me know.
Cut to 2002 when Snow Dogs was slammed by basically any critic who saw it. His career really came to a halt with his involvement in 2007's Norbit.
It's my job.
And Daddy Day Camp, which both earned him Razzie noms for Worst Actor.
What?
Number 2, Elizabeth Berkley, Showgirls. What does it say when Saved by the Bell is your career highlight?
Am I really losing, Kelly? You are Flush City.
After leaving the show, Berkley landed the role of an exotic dancer in Showgirls, which was the polar opposite of the nerdy Jesse Spano. Despite its record 13 Razzie nominations, the film gained a cult following, presumably for ironic reasons. Berkley herself sticks mostly to independent films and even had a brief stint on CSI Miami.
Look at my face. Look, Ron deserves to die.
You're not answering my question. Did you threaten his life?
Number 1, Jake Lloyd, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
I don't understand.
Even though it succeeded at the box office, Episode 1 marked a low point for the Star Wars franchise.
What does that got to do with anything?
Many fans point to him as the reason why. Well, at least part of the reason.
My tongue, rabbit.
After being cast as a young Anakin Skywalker, Lloyd credited the fan fury against him with ruining his childhood.
I'm not a big fan of cameras anymore.
It definitely ruined his career, as he's barely done anything since. Should've stuck to pod racing, kid. Do you agree with our list? Which films do you think ruined stars' careers most? For more top 10s about your favorite and least favorite flicks, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.